Pick any predator on Earth: a lion, a bear, a crocodile. Now imagine facing it with nothing but a sharpened stick. That was the daily reality for early humans. No claws, no fangs, no armor, no speed. By almost every physical measure, early humans were one of the weakest large animals on the African savanna. And yet within a few 100,000 years, that same weak, slow, fangless creature had become the most dangerous animal that had ever existed on the planet. How did that actually happen? Start with what early humans were not. They were not strong compared to other primates. A chimpanzee, roughly half the body weight of an adult human, can generate significantly more raw upper body force. Early humans could not outrun a gazelle, outclimb a leopard, or outfight a hyena one-on-one. If you stripped away every tool, every weapon, every piece of clothing, and placed an early human alone in the wilderness against almost any large predator, the predator would win. This is the part most people get wrong about prehistoric humans. They picture brute strength and raw power. The reality is the opposite. Early humans survived despite being physically unremarkable. What made them dangerous was never their bodies. It was coordination. Humans are unique among primates in their capacity for large-scale, long-duration cooperative behavior, not just working together for a few minutes during a chase, but coordinating complex multi-stage plans across hours, sometimes days. Researchers studying early hunting sites have found evidence of persistence hunting, a technique where groups of early humans would track a single animal for hours, sometimes pursuing it across extreme distances in brutal heat until the animal's body simply gave out from exhaustion. No claws required, no speed required. Just relentless, coordinated pursuit that no other predator on Earth was capable of sustaining. A lion can outrun a human easily, but a lion cannot run for 6 hours straight in the midday African heat. Humans, with their unique sweating-based cooling system and endurance physiology, could. Early humans did not need to be faster than their prey. They needed to be more patient than their prey's ability to recover. Then there were the weapons. The earliest known stone tools date back roughly 3.3 million years, predating even the genus Homo. By the time anatomically modern humans appeared, the technological sophistication had compounded dramatically. Sharpened spears, throwing weapons that allowed attack from a distance, removing the need for direct physical contact with dangerous prey. Fire, which provided protection, extended the usable day, and allowed processing of food in ways that increased caloric intake dramatically. A spear in the hands of a coordinated group transformed the entire predator-prey relationship. An animal that could kill a single unarmed human in seconds could be brought down by 6 humans working in coordinated formation with sharpened weapons, without a single human needing to engage in direct physical combat. Archaeological evidence from sites across Africa and Europe shows clear evidence of early humans successfully hunting animals significantly larger and more dangerous than themselves. Mammoths, cave bears, animals that on an individual physical basis vastly outmatched any single human. But the most dangerous tool early humans possessed was not physical at all. It was information. Humans developed the capacity to transmit detailed knowledge across generations through language and demonstration. A hunting technique discovered by one person could be taught to an entire group, then passed to the next generation, refined slightly each time. This created something no other predator on Earth had ever achieved: cumulative cultural knowledge. Each generation did not have to rediscover effective hunting strategies from scratch. They inherited the accumulated knowledge of every generation before them. Over tens of thousands of years, this compounding effect meant human hunting strategies became extraordinarily sophisticated. Coordinated ambushes, understanding of animal migration patterns, knowledge of which plants were toxic and which were medicinal, strategic use of terrain to funnel prey into killing zones. No predator could match a creature whose hunting strategy was the accumulated wisdom of thousands of previous hunts. And this is precisely why early humans became so catastrophically dangerous to the megafauna of their era. Researchers studying the timing of large animal extinctions across multiple continents have found a consistent and troubling pattern. Wherever humans arrived, large animal populations collapsed shortly after. Mammoths in North America, giant sloths in South America, massive flightless birds in Australia and New Zealand. These were animals that had survived for millions of years against every natural predator their ecosystems produced. They had no evolved defense against a creature that hunted in coordinated groups, used long-range weapons, planned attacks days in advance, and passed lethal knowledge across generations. The physically weakest large animal on the savanna had become, within a remarkably short evolutionary time frame, the most effective predator the planet had ever produced. So how dangerous were early humans? Individually, almost nothing. A single unarmed early human stood little chance against most large predators. But early humans were never individuals in the way other animals were individuals. They were nodes in a network. A network with weapons, coordination, accumulated knowledge, and a terrifying capacity to plan. That network is the reason every large predator that ever encountered organized groups of early humans eventually had to either avoid them entirely or disappear. The most dangerous animal in the history of the planet did not have the sharpest teeth or the fastest legs. It had the ability to think together, and it still does.